right. Leg day now, not chest, not chest, legs. I don't really take pictures of my leg like that because it's kind of weird. So this is the leg exercise. My legs are pretty decent. They're just I store most of my fat on my legs, bro. Like you see me, I look pretty lean, and then when you get to my legs, I look like my legs look like I'm 20% body fat, bro. And then like my upper body looks like I'm 12. So a little bit distorted, but they're pretty big, and you can kind of see. I'm not gonna take pictures of my legs. That's pretty weird, bro. Like I don't fuck with that gay shit. I can find some in like jujitsu or something, but I'm not just gonna go out of my way flex my legs. Like that's weird. That's weird. Let's just start off with me. I already told you in last video about chest that I didn't really used to know anything about leg exercises or chest exercise or any exercises, but now I do. So I'm gonna teach you because this is what I would have wanted. Also, I've tried pretty much all of these. Tried pretty much every exercise in every tier list that I'm gonna do, and if I don't, I should do them. Let's get straight into it. Leg press. Look, look. I would rather squat. I would rather squat or deadlift or do something else. But for building legs, if you go do amazing form, all of this also depends on your form because if you squat like halfway down, come on, man. But if you squat all the way down, that's beautiful. And then this, if you go like all the way deep, like kind of like this guy's doing, is gonna be better than if you like half rep it. So I'm just gonna consider the people that half rep it, and it's just a lot of people that do that. So I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put in beats here. It's not the best for muscle growth. It will build your legs, but in my opinion, there are other way better exercises. So I think this is the squat one. This one looks like a fucking quarter squat, so it's going in D tier. Because the fuck are you doing, bro? Because I just see this guy right here with the full depth squat, which that's going in S tier, obviously, for obvious reasons. Because look at that beauty, bro, all the way down, bro, ass to grass. That's what you need to be doing, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. If you do this, you're not making as much muscle as this guy. And if you're doing this type of form on this, it'll be a D tier. But if you're doing this type of form on this, then it'll be an A tier. It's not going to be S tier because this is just way better. Now, let's just say Bulgarian split squats. These are just pure pain, bro. Pure pain. They build your ass and like your hamstrings. I'll put them pretty much equal to this because I just don't like them. I don't like them, bro. It's just too much. It's too much. It's like, why would I go through all that for no reason? Now this deadlift, it looks like. Is there any other deadlift? Because that looks like a kind of weird deadlift. I mean, look, for muscle growth, they're not the best. But for fun, that's where it's at. Uh, let's just start off with. I'm just gonna leave that for later. I'm gonna get into that later. I have no idea what this is though. It looks like a ton of people like stacked on each other, so I don't really know what that is. So I just put it over there. Now Smith, this looks like a barbell squat or like a Smith machine. I'll also put that in S tier, bro. Because if you do this guy's form on anything, you'll make a lot of muscle, and that's just how it is. It's all about the form. Front squat, you know, it's pretty good. Also, like I'll put it in A tier. I think back squat's a little bit better because you're more stable and it's less core demanding, and this is just really for hypertrophy. This is just for your muscles to get bigger. So that's why it's gonna go with it right there. Hip thrust, that's what it looks like. That's what he looks like he's doing. So hip thrust, if you want to build your ass and shit, it'll be good. But I don't really know if you want to do that, so I'll just put it at B tier, just to stay safe because that's like a girl exercise. Now Nordics, these are really good, bro. These are actually really good. Not exactly the best for muscle growth, but for like strength and shit, they're really really good. So I'm gonna put them in A tier, just like the front squat, because they train a lot more than legs and they do give you pretty good hypertrophy benefits. This looks like a RDL or like a stiff-legged deadlift. To me, bro, the stiff-legged deadlift is the best like hamstring and ass exercise that I do. So I'm gonna put that in S tier. Let's just say this is like RDLs or something. I usually do them with dumbbells, but you can do them also with a barbell. This guy looks like he's doing the same thing exactly as this one. So I mean, I'm not really 100% sure about that because Like if you look at it, let me put them side by side. I don't know. This guy just looks a whole lot bigger. So yeah, I'm just gonna. I mean, this straps, no straps. I have no idea what the difference is. So they're. I'm just gonna put them both in S tier because they're like the same exercise. And yeah, so this is the other leg press. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm short, so when I do this one, I can't go halfway down. Like my knees don't bend completely, so it's going in like C tier, bro. I don't really like, it. And it's always full. Let's get into a hack squat. Hack squats are actually I like them. I like them. They're pretty good. They build your legs. The only thing that I would say is that I mean, why not just barbell squat at that point? But maybe you want the stability or something, so I'm just gonna put an A tier. This just is better, in my opinion, because it gives you more benefits than just training your legs, and they train your legs pretty much equally. Now, laying down hamstring curls, they're also A tier, bro. This is good if you do them with really good form, like control on the way down. They train your hamstrings pretty well. That's what they do. I think these are leg extensions. I mean, these are seated. What's it called? Seated fucking hamstring curls. Yo, I'm so sped. These actually make 1.5 more muscle growth than this because the muscle is more lengthened when you're like sitting. It's like the reverse for your quads, but for this, it's more lengthened. And especially if you lean forward, it's gonna make even more muscle. Like just some Jeff Nippard study said that, so that's why it's gonna go one category over. Let's see. Sumo squat. I mean sumo deadlift. I mean, I don't know, bro. It's pretty ass to be honest. It's worse than normal deadlift. Normal deadlift isn't the best. Like for muscle growth, it's just like a for fun thing to be honest. But it's even worse because you're not really even half bending your knees for that. Now this pendulum squat, yo, that I'll be honest, I've never tried it, but it literally looks like this. I mean, I kind of have tried it with a barbell, but like holding onto it. You know, I haven't tried the actual machine, but it looks really, really good. So it's going in S tier just because of the way that it looks. And this looks like a very heavy squat, kind of sumo ish. It's going in A tier just because he's going as deep as you should, like like parallel. You know, that's as deep as you minimum should go, and he has a fuck ton of weight on it. So that's just why it's going there. This looks like leg extensions. So I'm gonna put that in S tier, especially if you lean back and like you get that deep stretch on your quads. Very good. Calf raises on the machine thingy. I don't know. I've never really done these. I'll say they're probably like the same as these are pretty good for your calves, but I mean these are probably better because it's more lengthened than this. But I mean I don't really train my calves, and they're pretty big. I think calves is just pretty much mostly genetic. You can grow them, but still, you can't really change that. This, they're all the same thing, pretty much, bro. It's like the same exercise a couple times. Lunges, just the same as this, you know, as Bulgarian split squats. It's just exactly the same thing. You know, they're not good. They're not the best. They're not the worst. They're just meh. Sissy squats. Let's go in S tier. It gives you a crazy stretch on your quads, and if your knees are, and it makes your knees stronger. And I recommend it. I recommend you do this. One of my friends taught me this, and it's absolutely amazing. And let's keep going. So this just looks stupid. That looks like you're gonna get like that looks, you know, it looks pretty weird. So I'm just gonna put it there. It's kind of weird. So this looks like standing hamstring curl single. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good. A tier, I guess. It's pretty good. It's not the best, not the worst, but come on, bro, go down. Really wanted to be an S tier, but he doesn't deserve it. This looks like just people carrying each other, and this just looks like deadlift, and the guy standing on plates or some shit. So let's just say this is conventional deadlift. I'll put it in B tier for muscle growth because I'll be honest, it doesn't really do much for muscle growth. It's just fun. So in it being fun, I love conventional deadlift, but it's just for fun, bro. It's not really a thing for muscle growth. But let's just take a little reflection on this. So number one is the deep squat, ass to grass squat. Number one. Number two is the Smith machine squat. If you go really deep, S tier. Stiff legged, this looks like these are just two RDLs done pretty much the same way. If you go really deep and feel bigger stretch, they're amazing. This makes more muscle than the other one, so it's really good. Trains your hamstrings really well. This very deep stretch, very good. Leg extensions really good. I'm gonna put sissy squats in front just because less equipment. Also, they train your legs better because you have more of a lengthened way on your quads than the leg extension. They do the same thing pretty much though. Front squat, pretty much the same. Look how deep he's going, but it has a little bit more core demand, so your core might fail before your legs. Nordics, they're pretty much the same as lying hamstring curls. It just transfers over to other stuff. The hack squat is pretty good also, but I would just rather do squat than hack squat. But it's gonna do pretty much the same shit if you go really deep. And it's a little bit hard to go really deep on this one. And then we have like a parallel squat, like a normal form squat that you would see about a guy that just thinks his form is really good. So I mean, it's pretty good. It's not the best, not the worst, but it's pretty good. Calf raises, I mean, calves, they don't really grow too much when you start training them. It's not like other muscle groups. It's mostly genetic, but they can still grow. Don't lose faith. Split squats, these are just very painful and don't really do anything, bro. This leg press, it's pretty good, but I can't really go that deep. If you can go really deep and your legs are really long, it could be a S tier for you. But for me, it's a B tier. Hip thrust, I mean, I don't know if you guys really want to do the booty builder Instagram workouts, but if that's what you want, full send it, bro. That's all you. If you want to build your ass, do it. This just trains your calves in a little bit of a worse way than this because they're not as lengthened. Lengthened also, the more lengthened your muscle is, the deeper stretch you're gonna get, and the deeper the stretch, the more muscle you're gonna get. And then conventional deadlift, it doesn't really make that much muscle, to be honest. It doesn't have like really that deep. You're usually just dropping the bar, you know. Leg press, this one is just way shittier than the other one. This one's way better because you can go usually way deeper than this. Sumo squat, Sumo squat, I mean, I don't know, bro. It's pretty much like your hip abductors, like the little muscles in between your legs. So it's just for fun, bro. It's not, it's like conventional deadlift. They're just for fun. And we have a quarter squat. This fucking sucks. And this is just gay. That's just gay. Like, I don't know why we ever do that. So anyway, thank you for watching, bro. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm not an expert at legs, but that's just what I think is best. So thank you for watching, bro. Have a good day, and yeah, join the Discord, please. Also, in the last video, which was like a couple minutes ago, I caught a mosquito. So like, watch the whole thing so you can see me catch it, and I'll show you. I show you on camera. So I think it deserves a subscribe, a join the Discord. I think that's what it deserves. So, anyways, thank you, bro. Have a good day.